Go. K94.5, the #1 hit music channel. We are the Morning Madhouse. I'm Carter.
I'm Ginger.
And on the phone with us, we have our local hometown star on American Idol, Garrett Jacobs. How are you doing, Garrett?
I'm doing good. How are y'all?
Man, you've got to be just living the dream right now. I going from playing football and baseball in high school to being on a worldwide. You're on American Idol. How cool is that?
Yeah, I'm having a lot of fun. It's definitely an experience that I never thought I would even dream of having.
So what was it like? I know when you first got there and the very first day you show up, you pull up, you see the long line of people, and it's got to be going through your head that, man, I don't know if I have a chance. What was it like when you first realized that, I might actually be able to do this thing?
Yeah, so I didn't go to an open call. I auditioned online, but I was able to see some of the lines of an open call, and just the sheer amount of people that are going out for this thing is crazy. And so to actually think that I could have a chance against these people is just a really crazy thing to even fathom, because there's so much talent out there in the world.
So Garrett, you said that, you said that you did the online auditions. How was that work? Did they call you and say, hey, we want to bring you in front of the judges? What happened next?
Yeah, so I sent in the online, and then within a week, they actually sent us an email, and they wanted me to come down to New Orleans in front of the executive producers. And the way that works is after some people do online, some do open call, but after that step, you go in front of two different panels of executives. And if you make it past the first panel, you go on to the second panel. And if you make it past the second panel, then you go to the celebrity judges. So that's how that works. And just to be in front of everybody that actually owns the show, it was kind of surreal. Oh my gosh, these people run this thing.
So one of the storylines they have going for you, Garrett, is one of them that I can relate to 100%. As my dad was he was a big part of my life, but he worked odd hours, so I was really raised by my mom and my grandmother, so I can totally relate. Now, we actually have on the phone your grandma, Honey's on there. How you doing this morning?
I'm fine, thank you. How are y'all?
Doing great. So how was it the first time when you realized that that Garrett had this amazing voice?
The first time?
Yeah, the first time you heard him sing, how was that as a grandmother? How was that to see your grandson sing for the first time?
Well, let me put it this way: it warms a grandmother's heart. You just glow. And Garrett had a good little voice then, and he worked hard on it. And he sung for Jesus back then. Mm-hmm. And also, I knew, even when he was younger than that, because we would ride in my car, and we would sing to the radio. And he would be 4 or 5 years old, and he'd keep up with me, and he'd sing to the top of his lungs. He had a good little voice then. He could carry a tune.
So were you the one that taught him to sing? Were you the music influence in his life?
Actually, his mother and I both sang a lot. And I think that's probably where he picked it up. Besides, he's talented anyway. He's got a God-gifted talent.
Yeah.
He's a natural.
Yeah. That's the thing. A lot of people that go through something like this, they end up when you hit stardom and you hit that point in your career and where everyone's knowing you and everyone's a yes man around you, having the family values and having those core values is something that really will take you a long way. So that's something.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, that's something that we could definitely tell that you had the benefit of having because of people like your mother and your grandmother in your life.
Yeah.
Okay, let me ask you this. So the three judges, I don't think they could have gotten bigger stars to be there. Which one blew you the most when you first met them?
So I walk in the room, and the first thing I noticed is that all of them are just they're all just gorgeous. There's not a flaw in any of them. Okay, so that's intimidating. But the one I was most excited to be in front of was Lionel Richie, just because of how much he has contributed to the music business and how much of a legend he is in music. He's been making music for 50-something years, so just being in front of him was a huge honor.
So what is the process like now? I know are you home right now?
Yes, I am home right now.
So when do you head back? Are you going somewhere else, or do you have to wait for them to call, or how does that work?
All I'm allowed to tell you guys is that y'all just watch the show and see what happens.
All right, honey, one more question for you. If you could pick any song throughout the show for Garrett to sing, what song would you really love for him to perform?
Boy, that's a tough one. I guess really I have to say this, the one that touches my heart is when he sings Grandma's Hand.
Oh. Yeah, that's yep. I can totally see that one. Well, thank you guys. I'm not going to keep you anymore. We're looking forward to seeing you back on the show. We are definitely cheering you on. And let's just say, if you make it far enough that you have to do a hometown show, we would love to be a part of that. We would love to come out and bring a lot of people.
That would be awesome. That would be awesome. Hopefully, I get that far.
Well, we're rooting you on here in Shreveport, so we hope you go all the way, man.
Thank you so much.